I guess this chapter has a warning, but basically the warning in this chapter is that apparently it will get someone will be let's just say a little 18 plus mature content. So yeah, but anyways, hope you guys enjoy. Miyuku hummed as she walked around the school. Hey Miyuku, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you go to the graduation practice? A student asked her. Oh, there's no need to. I'm only moving up to 2-year anyways. Our teacher told me to get something from the janitor's closet. She replied. Oh, all right then, that student replied, and moved on with what they were supposed to do. Miyuku looked to where the janitor's closet was. She let out a small, satisfied hum as soon as she found it. She entered the room and started looking for bleach, what she needed for a science experiment. She was about to grab it, but then a small book caught her eye. She raises an eyebrow out of curiosity as she reads the words. What I remember, she mumbled. She grabbed it and started to read it. What I remember about dating games. The game starts around 2000 XX, you get to pick the year. What I remember about, and the first player meets Tanjiro. Miyuku was confused as to what the book meant. She soon heard footsteps. She flinched and quickly shoved the book back into its place. Someone opened the door, revealing Blake. He raises an eyebrow. What are you doing in here? He asks. Oh, Sir Akasa asked for bleach for a science project, she replied. Blake rolls his eyes. Just tell me in advance. I'll get it for you. No need to come in here, he replied. Miyuku nodded as she left with the bleach in her hands. Miyuku looked back at the janitor's closet. It was unfortunate to say that the book calmed her interest. I don't know why, but that was a flashback. But okay, yeah, let's keep going. What? You were speechless as to what Kojiro had told you. You gulped. Never mind. Maybe I really did have just a bad dream, you replied. You know that something definitely happened. You were freaked out by this. Your mind was filled with thoughts and questions. Kojiro stares at you. Why is she freaking out? Shouldn't she be happy that that waste of space is now gone from her life? Although Tanjiro had the pleasure of killing her. I don't care, he thought as he trailed to your neck. She's still wearing that necklace I bought her anyways. Feels like we're really in a relationship. Scratch that. We already are in a relationship. Is there any other reason as to why she's wearing it every day? She loves me, and I love her. Kojiro was over the moon at that thought. I need to go. Excuse me. You were cut off by Kojiro grabbing your wrist. Wait. You turned him. Where are you going? He asks. I just need to go somewhere. I'll go to my class soon. I just need to take care of something. You replied and he stared at you before letting you go. You quickly ran to the garden. You were panicking and didn't know what to do. You soon saw Blake's figure. Maybe the reason why we're here is because of that. Oh, Blake thought as he swept the ground. But the fact that my little notebook is missing is another headache itself, he said. Blah! You were cut off by someone. Yin, what are you doing here? Sabito asks. Hello, Sabito, you replied. Class is about to start. You should head to class now, he suggests. I'll head to class soon. I just need to take care of something. You were cut off by Gyu. Gyu walked up to the two of you. What are you going to take care of? He asked. You stuttered, but was saved by Blake. Yin, what are you doing over there? He asks. Oh, hey Blake, I just wanted to ask you something. You let out a nervous laugh as you replied. Anyways, guys, I need to go, you replied as you gave them a small smile. They watched as you go. The two of them didn't even bother to hide their glares at Blake. But Blake was unbothered. Blake, I need to talk to you about something, he whispered as you grabbed his arm and dragged him away from Gyu and Sabito. What is it? Blake asked, slight worried. Everyone forgot Miyuko. No one remembers her. Even her poster in school is gone, you replied as you felt like you were going to break down. What? He He was speechless. He half expected this. What do we do? What is even happening? You were quick to hug him. He hugged you back to calm you down. I'll think of something, Yin. He reassured you. Is there also someone here with us? Is it him? Blake thought. The longer they stayed in the game, the longer things turned for the worst. Blake snapped out of his thoughts. As his priority was now telling you about how the love interests are obsessed with you, to warn you. Yin, there's something I need you to know. It's that his voice trails off. He was confused as to why there was no voice coming out. He furrowed his eyebrows as he glared at you, waiting him to finish what he was saying. Blake, you spoke out. Blake's eyes widened as he saw him walk towards the two of you. Yin, Blake, it's quite a weird meeting you both here. Muan spoke out. Your breath hitched as you turned to him. Ah, Sir Muan, you half-greeted. Yin, I was looking everywhere for you. I have a task for you. Muan spoke out. Oh shit, I forgot. I gotta give a warning. Muan spoke out. Your eyes widened. But sir, I have classes, you replied, confused. Don't worry, I already talked to your other teachers. Go to my office. Rui's waiting for you, he told you. Rui, You glanced at Blake. He slightly nodded his head in approval. You were hesitant, but soon left. Blake glared at Muan, to which Muan replied with a glare. Muan was sure that his glare could have scared him off. He soon left. They were working hard to make sure you don't know a thing to separate you and Blake. So, shouldn't you just give yourself up to one of them already? It's not like it's not like they'll kill each other if you pick one. But there was one thing Muan doesn't know. It didn't feel fear. It fueled anger. McDaddy, you're here, and you know how to fight. Chazy told her husband. Of course, baby girl. I'm a secret mafia CEO boss too. I also train martial arts, essential arts, fighting skills, murder skills, and many more. McDaddy replied. Kanzi, I think that's how, I don't fucking know. Kanzi soon started crying. I never thought you would save me, KZ replied. Soon someone let out a maniacal laughter. KZ, you fucking bitch. Do you remember not remembering me? KZ's kidnapper, Joe, shouted. Shut up, or I'll kill you with my mafia skills, you asshole. How dare you touch her, my baby girl, McDaddy screeched. Joe soon started laughing. I was her first. We were supposed to marry, but our father found out. He yelled, fuck you, wait. Our? McDaddy was in disbelief as he turned to KZ. She soon started crying. Oh, God, I remember now. Oh, God, I used to live in Alabama. She screamed in horror. Soon the credits ensued. All right, folks, that was the last episode of season 69 of... Oh, get ready for this. My hot, sexy poppy daddy dilf that is packing that I had one night stand with is actually my fiance because I'm the daughter of a rich mafia criminal lord is now in love with me. We plan to have 3 children. The TV man spoke out. You sniffed as you were crying at the ending because of the plot twist. Oh my God. He spoke out. This show sucks, he commented. Rui stared at you. This show sucks, he commented. You just didn't see the beauty in it, Rui, you replied. Announcement, folks. A new show is about to release at the end of March. It's called... Oh, God. Okay, get ready. This time, the masked dog gets tired of being a dog and became a human/hybrid/angel/devil. Don't touch my tail. My sexy listeners can have chihuahua, half human, full sexiness. alpha with a 10-pack abs so he can flirt, seduce, and catch the heart of the listeners. But with this new body, he manages to cock-block the love interest, making their moves on Yin. He vows to always love the listeners and protect Yin. He's doing 2 jobs at once, and his bowl cut hair is hot. He's hot. Marry him now, listeners. The TV man spoke out, but only ignored the new show. Do you guys want, I guess, a dumbass dog part? Because there is one. What were you and Rui doing, you may ask? Well, you are at his mansion. Oh, that's right. He has a mansion. Did I forget to mention? The 2 of you were inside his room, laying on his king-size bed and watching shows on his flat-screen TV. The size of his room is bigger than your goddamn apartment, with Ami and Melody. The next show is going to be a documentary about the different kinds of spiders, the TV man spoke. This piqued Rui's interest as his eyes were soon glued on the TV. You soon yawned as you found the documentary boring and the voice of the narrator relaxing. Rui didn't even notice you yawn, since he was too excited and only focused on the documentary. It should be good if I take a nap, right? The documentary would take about 2 hours, you thought, and glanced at Rui. You were thankful that you had Rui. He doesn't cause any problems and doesn't add to your stress. He was your stress reliever, but once he found out his obsession with you, you might change the view of him being a slightly tsundere little brother. You snuggled up to his comfortable and soft pillows. The bed was basically screaming and begging for you to sleep, in which you obeyed. Oni-chan, that document was awesome, right? Spiders are so... His voice trails off as he turns to you fast asleep. He then heads closer to your sleeping face. He stares at you for a moment before laying close to you. Your relaxed breathing and scent is what made him relax more. Oni-chan, you really should just stay with me, he thought. He snuggled up to you before falling asleep in your arms. Rui was growing severely attached to you. You were like an older sister he always wanted but never had. The family member he always dreamed of. The love and comfort. He'd be jealous of when looking at his classmates and their parents. You showed him with love, care, and comfort, and he's forever grateful for that. This is why he has no interest of letting you go. Time skip. Okay, I'm reading through this really fast. I think this is where it gets like, ooh. Okay, yeah. Open-Eye let the shower droze him in the hot water. Ever since you bathed inside his bathroom, he was taking a shower. He always goes hard at the fact, yep, this is where it gets horny, guys. The fact that you used his shampoo and that his soap touched your bare body. You used a towel of his and wore his clothes. He vowed to himself he would watch you from afar and not touch you with his dirty hands, but you're making it so hard for him. He always can't help but want to touch you, talk to you, hear your voice, smell your scent. You're making him want you. He let out a groan as his hand wrapped around his length. He had a habit of doing it ever since you bathed in his bathroom because, let's be honest, who wouldn't touch themselves when the one they're obsessed and in love with used their bathroom, right? It's a totally common thing to do. He soon started to do up and down motions while imagining your naked body. Oh, how he wished and regretted not taking it as an opportunity to slip in a camera so he could see your beautiful body, so he could memorize the pattern of how you use soap, how you use the shampoo, to know if you dance, hum, or sing when taking a bath, or do something naughty. The thought of you doing something lewd in his bathroom made his heart stop. That would be so, he thought. His thoughts were stopped as he felt that he was about to come. He let out a moan as he sprayed his sperm on the wall. He collected himself before leaving the bathroom. He was so quick to wear his clothes as he needed something to do. To do something. And that was to... Albany walked up to his desk and opened his drawer. He took out a small box. I'm sorry, I'm going to puke at this. He opened it and soon looked at your pubic hair, that he had braided into a ring. How did he braid your pubic hair, you ask? Though hard work and practice. He could only wear it on his pinky, though. His gratefully dissatisfaction that he couldn't wear it on his ring finger, but was a little bit grateful he could wear it regardless. He soon landed on his pinky finger. Smelling the hair, he couldn't help but blush. What he was doing. And no, he wasn't embarrassed. Ding dong! His doorbell rang. He raises an eyebrow and soon places the ring back where it belongs. He slowly walked up to his door. Obadiah opened the door, and his eyes widened in shock. Ian, he stuttered.